Hey, this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TDEY. We will take a look at the weekly time frame. Real quick, what I mean by weekly time frame is instead of each one of these bars representing a day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one just represents 1 week's worth of time. So it just is a way to look at more of the overall broader picture of the chart. So it's starting off this candle. I'm not going to call it a bearish candle, but it's not at the same time. It's by no means a bullish candle either. Shows a lot of indecision on the day, or I should say for the week. But after 2 solid weeks of just massive gains, a consolidation candle like this would be expected. So if this candle follows through, good example right here, you can see 3 solid weeks of green action, then had a candle right there where it was just more of a consolidation. You can see then that the following week was consolidation. So it would not shock me at all to see another week or two of consolidation, potentially a little bit of pullback here. But real quick, keep in mind, pullback is not the same as reversal. So don't send me a bunch of hate mail saying, hey, why are you saying this thing's going to reverse? Pullback is not the same as reversal. Here was a pullback after this big week here. And that pullback, as you can see, proved to be healthy. So again, don't send me hate mail. Pullback, reversal, 2 totally separate things. I am not saying reversal. I'm saying there might be some more of a pullback in the form of consolidation. And as long as a pullback holds key levels of support, then there's nothing to worry about. So what are these key levels of support? The first one that's really sticking out is going to be just right here. You can see from this crazy week back here in September, and that high is at 0.0117. So that's going to be an ideal level of support where if there is a pullback, you'd really like to see this level here hold. Now, if it doesn't hold, there's still another level of support down here. I know nobody would want to see it go down there, and I'm not saying it will, but if it were, this level really needs to hold, and I'll explain why. Everything would still be okay from the charting perspective if it holds. So if the price were to come down here, find support before heading back up, well, when we go to look at where our lows are, this low is higher than this set of lows, which is higher than this set. So when we go to draw our uptrend line and connect those, we'd still be able to draw that. And as long as we're able to draw uptrend lines, that's the name of the game. In terms of resistance levels, pretty straightforward. Looking at the weekly chart, have a resistance right there at 0.019, and then the next one up there, which I know I talked about in the daily chart, at 0.021. So 0.019, 0.021 are the levels of resistance. But all in all, good looking weekly chart. Just thinking that after this candle, probably looking at some consolidation here in the next week or two, given the history of the chart. But nothing to worry about. And one more time, reversal is not the same as a pullback. So just keep that in mind. If there are any other questions though on the chart, please let me know. If not, and you want to learn more about charting and how to use it in your strategy as a trader, whether you're a beginner or looking for some advanced strategies, I'd encourage you to click on the image up above. Visit our store. It's multiple courses, all in instant download format. They've been getting good reviews, so I'd encourage you to make an investment into your education as a trader and check them out. One more time, this was TDEY. Thanks for listening and have a great weekend.